Welcome to New Sky TV videos. Today I would like to introduce to you gentle stories about love and sweet moments of famous people. It went viral. Guo Yuxin's candid confession of her relationship with Liu Xiaoxu during a live stream sparked a frenzy online, with even her girlfriend secretly breathing a sigh of relief in the comments that evening. The lights in the live stream studio were soft. Guo Yuxin sat smiling before the camera, a cup of warm coffee in hand, her eyes clear and resolute. She softly began, "Old Liu and I are open and honest." This seemingly casual remark, like a pebble dropped into a calm lake, instantly stirred ripples. The audience's heartbeat quickened, and the comments flooded the screen. Some cheered, some were surprised, and still others engaged in heated debate. What secret lay behind this? The power of this statement lay not only in its directness but also in the trust and honesty it conveyed. In the entertainment industry, such candor is extremely rare. Celebrities live in the spotlight, their smiles and words like carefully crafted props. But Guo Yuxin dared to shed her facade before the camera and confess her true feelings. This courage is both heartwarming and intriguing. Her candor reflected her confidence in love and a sincere confession to the public. Then, with a slight bow, she smiled playfully, "I know everyone's guessing, but we're really just friends." Before she even finished speaking, the online commentary exploded with comments, sweet, exciting, and tinged with a hint of ambiguity, like a layer of starlight on the night air. Viewers remarked that she was more captivating than any publicity. Behind the clamor lay a fraught battle between trust and human nature. The public always yearns to see the true face of a celebrity, but truth and hype are often only a fine line apart. Guo Yuxin's understated confession could be sincere or strategic. Regardless, the confidence and naturalness she displayed during the live stream made it impossible to look away. At the end of the live stream, she gently waved goodbye, leaving behind a screen filled with comments and heated discussion. That night, Guo Yuxin's sweetness and courage quietly ignited the internet, and made every viewer understand that speaking one's heartfelt words is, in itself, the most beautiful form of romance. These words drifted softly through the air, yet seemed to ignite an invisible fire. The comments in the barrage instantly exploded, with amazement from the onlookers and screams and jokes from fans. Some said, "She's so bold, she's not afraid of being interpreted online." Others quipped, "Frank and honest. Is she just being sweet?" But what was truly captivating wasn't just the words themselves, but the way Guo Yuxin spoke, a slight upturn at the corners of her mouth, a glint of cunning in her eyes, yet also a confidence and warmth. With a half-smile, she brought the atmosphere of the entire live stream to a climax, drawing people in closer, wanting to know more. In this industry, too many things are carefully orchestrated and packaged into glamorous narratives, but sincerity is like a rare gem, requiring careful polishing to shine. Guo Yuxin's candor, like a light in the night, allowed viewers a brief glimpse into a genuine, endearing, and strong person. The underlying meaning was even deeper, a gentle defiance of the rules, and a mastery of her own identity. She no longer passively accepted rumors and labels, she took the initiative, stirring up a storm with a single sentence, then gently retreating, leaving people with endless fascination. Netizens discussed the situation in the comments, some even imagining her interactions with Liu Xiaoxu, a sweet atmosphere permeating the screen. One said, "This is sweeter than any promotional material, like watching a sweet drama." She herself simply smiled, as if everything was under control. That night, Guo Yuxin not only showcased a rare candor in the entertainment industry, but also made everyone realize that the courage to express one's feelings beneath the glamorous exterior is itself a most moving charm. Her words, "Old Liu and I are open and honest," were both a frank declaration and a romantic-coded message, making the audience's hearts beat with a mixture of sweetness and awe. The live broadcast ended in laughter, but the heated discussion that followed burst into flames across the internet. Guo Yuxin, in her effortless style, ignited the curiosity of the entire internet and demonstrated to everyone that sincerity can sometimes be more powerful than any packaging. Guo Yuxin's words, "Old Liu and I are open and honest," were like gently opening a door, sending vibrations through the entertainment industry. The comments in the live stream were chorus-like, some screamed, some laughed, and others sat in silence, savoring the deeper meaning behind her frankness. Perhaps this was truly a counterattack, a message to those fans who only focus on gossip and love to label others. Stop trying to confine yourself. Her simplest words sent a powerful message, I have my own life, my own way, and my own boundaries. Some called it courage, others a clever publicity stunt. Regardless of the outside world's judgment, the effect was achieved. She had firmly grasped the focus of national discussion. Yet, she remained relaxed and composed, like someone watching a fireworks display, knowing the splendor was fleeting, yet relishing the warmth of being watched. Even more intriguing, behind that so-called openness lay the most subtle struggles of human nature: trust, protection, and subtle gestures to the public. Her composure in front of the camera was both a form of confidence and a psychological strategy. She allowed the audience to see a superficial sincerity without fully touching the boundaries of her heart. Psychologically, humans are extremely sensitive to relationship boundaries. When someone publicly proclaims themselves to be authentic, it often implies a greater mastery of emotional control and a greater ability to maintain control within the relationship. Guo Yuxin's seemingly casual statement precisely captured the rhythm of public opinion, placing Liu Xiaoxu in a delicate and secure position. This, then, was more than just a declaration of love. It felt like a meticulously orchestrated drama. Every expression, every pause, felt like a plot point pre-planned by the director, allowing the audience to experience both sweetness and a hidden tension. After the live stream ended, the screen faded to black, but the comments continued to roll. Netizens discussed the sweetness, speculated about the hidden secrets, and even fantasized about their next interaction. But regardless, that night, with a simple statement, Guo Yuxin achieved a remarkable comeback from a low-key presence to the online spotlight, demonstrating to everyone that true power lies not in noise but in mastering one's own rhythm. Guo Yuxin's forthrightness may seem like a minor disruption in the entertainment industry, but it actually reflects deeper social and cultural significance. In today's world of fragmented information and endlessly escalating hot topics, every word can be amplified, every action interpreted as a signal. Her courage to express her stance on camera is, in itself, a way of breaking the rules and redefining her own voice. From a certain perspective, this isn't just a strategy, but rather a realization. In the past, women in the public eye were often passive and cautious, constantly striving to maintain their image and avoid controversy. Now, with her statement, "Old Liu and I are open and honest," Guo Yuxin embodies the attitude of a new age woman, bold, independent, and willing to take control of her own discourse. She no longer confines herself to the boundaries set by others, but instead takes the initiative, choosing to earn respect and attention through her candor. Of course, there's never pure goodwill in the entertainment industry. Fans, media, and colleagues, everyone might be secretly probing her. Because of this, every sincere appearance is fraught with risk. Guo Yuxin's courage lies in her willingness to endure external criticism and questioning, yet remain steadfast in her own expression. Her candor, while possessing both sweetness and powerful impact, leaves viewers feeling a unique sense of euphoria amidst the pounding of their hearts and anticipation. More notably, this public expression is not merely a personal act but a model for others. It reminds us that in a flood of information, seizing the initiative, speaking out courageously, and facing one's inner thoughts are the keys to earning attention and respect. Just like tactical adjustments in a football match, seemingly random, each step is meticulously calculated, and every decision has the potential to change the outcome. Guo Yuxin's candor during her live broadcast embodies this delicate balance, both authentic and strategic, both sweet and powerful. As a result, this night's live broadcast not only ignited online discussion, but also exposed Guo Yuxin, a figure brimming with confidence and wisdom. With simple words, she told the world, courageously expressing oneself is not a senseless risk, but a new kind of power. Perhaps, this is the charm of women in the new era, sweet with edge, confident with wisdom. No matter facing doubts or public opinion, they can respond calmly and stand firmly in the light.